Boker Tov, good morning. Today is the day after Yom Kippur. I'm actually recording this Motzi Yom Kippur, and it was just with coming off the high of our tefillot together, and it really was a very, very special Yom Kippur outdoors with the rain having held off, and each of our tefillot I know was special. I want to look at briefly the end of Hilchot Yom Kippur in the Mechaber and the beginning of Hilchot Sukkah, where the Mechaber seems to say the same thing with a slight variation. The last lines of Hilchot Yom Kippur, Hamadaktakim. It's actually the Ramah. I should clarify. The Ramah says, Hamadaktakim. Those who are very careful. Matchilim miyad motzei Yom Kippur ba'asiyat HaSukkah. They begin as soon as Yom Kippur is over, Motzei Yom Kippur, to prepare the Sukkah, to make the Sukkot. Kedei latzeit mitzvah el mitzvah, to go from one mitzvah to the next, quoting the Maharil. Later in the Shulchan Aruch, and the Ramah once more comments, mitzvah l'takein hasukkah miyad la'achar Yom Kippur. There's a mitzvah to prepare the sukkah immediately after Yom Kippur. The mitzvah haba liyado al yachmitzena. When a mitzvah comes your way, you shouldn't let it get stale. So here I have seemingly two different reasons for the same thing, right? You go do it, but one is related to going from one mitzvah to the next, and the other is that you shouldn't let a mitzvah get stale on you. The Mishnah Berurah claims that, well, there's a discussion here. Firstly, the medaktikim are the ones were first described, and that might be specifically the act of what you do in Motzei Yom Kippur, the night, right now when I'm recording. And there are those who, then if you didn't do that, then at least on the next morning, the next day, you should go ahead and do it because you don't want mitzvah to get stale. Of course, you don't have much time, but there aren't many days until Sukkot begins. But there might be another value here. One is a statement specifically about Sukkot, obviously, right? The other is a stronger value. So I have not put up my Sukkah tonight as I'm recording, but I at least want to carry this notion of going from one mitzvah to the next. And I feel privileged that I make these recordings for you to be able to study Torah, and then I've gone from the mitzvah of Yom Kippur to the mitzvah of Talmud Torah with you. And I hope that we continue to have these opportunities together to learn and study together. And I hope that at now on Erev Shabbat or on Sunday, you'll have the mitzvah to prepare your Sukkot, and additionally to choose your Arba Minim, your Lulav and Esrog, be able to share in those joys together. So we should be able to share in Talmud Torah and celebrating as we shall, God willing, the joys of the Sukkot holidays in a very special way. Wishing you a Shabbat Shalom ahead.